Hello everyone, Bigdassus here and welcome to another video. In this video we will be looking at the Mage Tower I completed earlier as a Beast Mastery Hunter. I completed it yesterday evening, not with any commentary, so we're gonna rewatch it and commentate on what I was thinking about, thought process, and what you should prioritize and whatnot. Um, in this run, we went for well our usual gear most of the time. The only thing is I went with this ring for more versatility, because versatility means that your overall damage increases and your healing done increases, but most importantly, the damage you receive decreases. So that's pretty nice. And also for our talent setup, we went with Animal Companion most of the time, of course, all the time. But you really want this for this run because if your main pet dies for some reason, you miss a mechanic or something, your off pet tanks for about 1 or 2 seconds before it dies, giving you time to start casting the res on your main pet. Besides that, you really want to go for natural mending, more exhilarations, more self heals, because you're gonna need it, and you want to go for post haste. Post haste very important for the movement, so you want those. The rest is, well, standard. Um, so guys, if you like this video, if it helps you out, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton. I see that about 88% of you guys watch my videos but not actually subscribe, so that would help me out a lot. My previous goal was to go for 300 subs at the end of the year, but you guys managed to, yeah, well, I managed to achieve it thanks to you guys. So let's try 350 at the end of the year. Would be great. But only do is subscribe if you like the content, of course. Uh, and without further ado, we're just gonna go into the video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys. Alright, so the two mobs that we're fighting today is Tugar Blood Totem and the Behemoth guy. And one of them dies, the other one enrages. So you first want to kill Tugar because he hurts the most. And there are certain abilities that happen throughout the fight, and there is a different order in which you want to, well, there's a priority system in which you want to take them down on, and we're gonna see just that. First off, we're just gonna simply start on Tugar. And Fellburst is the first one to kick. And from Jormok, he does Sonic Scream. You can kick that by using your Fear Beast ability. I know we don't always use it, or most of the time we don't, but you can use that every time to kick that cast. If Jormok's cast go through, you will lose about 30% of your HP. If the cast from Tugar goes through, you will lose, like your pet will die. If it has aggro, if you have aggro, then you will die. So that cast needs to be interrupted. The problem here is the following. Um, he does this cast every 15 or so seconds, and your interrupt is only, or the cooldown of your interrupt is 25 seconds. So you can't use your interrupt every time. So what you want to do, um, and there you can see the Sonic Scream went through and I lost about 30% of my HP. So that's pretty bad. I should have paid attention to that. Here you can see what you can do. If your interrupt is on cooldown, then use your Frost Trap or your Stun. There the Sonic was gonna come through. I used Scare Beast to stop it. And you saw me standing in the big swirlies. It takes quite a long time before they hit the ground, so you have time to stun them first. In this phase, and as you can see, there's still interrupts going on, and there's ads spawning. There's also like these rocks on the ground, which you can see above Tugar. You want the big guy who's burrowing underground to go through those rocks, because those rocks will remove a stack, and he has 9 stacks. As you can see, he has only 4 now, and that's like a damage reduction. But the first one, the most important one to kick, is the one from Tugar. Then secondly, there's a totem that spawns. It has 1 HP, it's easy as hell to kill, and it takes about 5 seconds to go off. If it goes off, you lose, I think, about 50% of your HP, and you get stunned for 5 seconds, making you get hit by all the other mechanics by then, or 7 seconds even. So, easy to kill. In this phase, when he casts Earthquake, he will summon a bunch of adds. The adds that will come out of these eggs, they will their HP the same as what you lower the egg to. So if you are not able to kill the egg, that's fine. Just damage them so much that you lower the HP enough that you can easily kill the egg that comes from it. During all this time, while fighting, in the earthquake phase with the ads, I make sure to keep an eye. Well, during the entire fight, I try and keep an eye on which of my interrupts I have ready. If I have my regular interrupt, if I have my what's it called, my stun ready, or if I need to use my frost trap. My frost trap is the most difficult one to use because it has travel time between where you are standing and where the boss is. So if you see that your stun is on cooldown and your interrupt is on cooldown, and Fellburst, you know Fellburst is gonna come up soon, then make sure that you stand close to Tugar so you can frost trap the guy. In this phase, you of course want him to bait him through those stones, removing those stacks, and then position yourself in such a way. Here you can see I screwed that up, and I let the cast go through, and my pet was instantly dead. So here, misdirect on your pet, and let your pet go and try and tank. And the Sonic Scream, still try and kick it. So position yourself between Tugar and Yormok, so you can use your Fear Beast ability to fear him and stop his cast. You don't really want to go through. Here I just spread out my barb shots so I can hit all of them, lowering them. These ads are not really that important. They of course are annoying, but you can see those green swirlies coming after me. They do that. It's easy to dodge. They do the small swirlies. By the way, the small swirlies go in faster than the big, like what's it called? The big cross one. So you do move out of those quickly. Like these, they take so much time. You can easily walk out of it. And again, position yourself in such a way that you can hit both of the targets. I use a mouse over macro for my scare beast, so I can easily just mouse over Yormok, scare him, and then continue on DPSing this guy. And in this phase, still consider your interrupt. Think about it, and I'm like, all right, I have my interrupt ready, so this one is gonna be easy to kick, and then just focus the ads down and don't give so much about damaging Tugar. If you're struggling with this, just focus the ads down and then continue on with Tugar. This fight is not so much about a DPS. It's just simply it's all about um, knowing the mechanics and doing them in the right order. So the first one to prioritize, kick Tugar. Second one to do is kill the totem. Third one is to interrupt Yormok. And this, I would say, is pretty important. If you, like, for example, I fucked up there, you lose 30% of your HP. It's fine. You have your exhilaration. If you don't do it too much, then it's fine. Don't use what's it called, bloodlust until one of them dies. And here I saw that my stun was on off cooldown, so I used that one. In phases like this, where it's quite hectic, and I see that I only have my trap up, then position yourself close to him. And here, just scare beast and interrupt. It's not really that hard if you know like the sequence that you have to pay attention to. Don't want to let that go off, and then just damage him. And what I should be doing now, or what I could be doing, is using my barbed shot on Yormok more, because he loses, lost his 9 stacks because I dragged him through all these rocks. So he was taking full damage. So I could have even lowered him some more before I killed the other one. But if he is enraged, then you are still easily able to kill him. Don't let it drag on too long, of course, but yeah, uh, you're still easily managed to kill him with Bloodlust. There, we almost missed that one. We first Fear Beast because that one was the first one to come up, and then we used our stun. Now I have my interrupt ready, so I can easily interrupt them when need be. And here we Scare Beast, but we were too late. And then you are nature locked, so to compensate because I lost 30% of my HP, I used Exhilaration. I think I could have even used it a little later if I wanted to. Just focus the ads down. Don't give a shit about the main boss here. Just make sure that this mechanic goes away and just keep moving in a way that you can try and drag the big guy through. Here I didn't have my interrupt ready, I think, so I used my trap and I stood close to him so my trap would easily land on him. And now we're almost at the end. So I was thinking, well, um, let's Bloodlust here because he's pretty low, and so we can finish him off. Um, and then we continue on that guy. Of course, still kill the totem, but the totem apparently disappears. And here I almost fucked up because he is enraged now. So he does 150% more damage, and I didn't kick it. As you could see, I was almost dead, so I used the health pot to get some health back. My exhilaration is almost coming back off cooldown. Yeah, I just almost lost this fucking run because I forgot about the Scare Beast there. But that's pretty much all there is, guys. Just kick it, kick the cost of Yormok. No, not Yormok, the other guy, and use Scare Beast every time on Yormok when he casts his Sonic Scream. Don't keep casting it because he then will get resistance, and then you can't kick it when you need to. So just kick it when it's necessary. And that's pretty much it. Um, Kill the totem. The ads, just whittle them down slowly. Doesn't really matter. Barb shot the axe. They will get lowered eventually, and then you just finish them off. And that's it. I think this run is not based so much on gear or pots or whatever. It's purely based on knowing which ability to focus first, and just slowly whittle it down. And that's all there is. So guys, if you watched it to the end, then leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you manage to use this guide and manage to finish the Mage Tower, let me know. I really want to know if you guys, if this helped you out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.